guys. And yeah, I thought I'd get another vid in on Sunday night. So 2 on the trot. Yeah, I enjoyed Kona quite a lot last night. I thought really well, great graphics, well made game. Reminded me of my favourite game, Long Dark. I think I mentioned that a few times. So I thought we'd just do a little bit of more detective work in the snow tonight and see if we can get a little bit further along in the case. So come on, let's see. I think we left it off where we just discovered our boss has been murdered. So are we going to get paid? Let's have a look. Yep, the general store. Okay.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close, that the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
You can see like a handprint on his chest there. Right, let's take camera out. I thought we took a picture last night actually, but retrace our steps a bit. Okay, we'll keep that. Put the camera away. Inspect.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Yep. We feel sorry for the guy, but we're going to need our wages.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Ottawa, in Ontario. Secret Service, eh? Plot thickens. Right. Let's have a shufties. The place is a mess. Yep. Looks like somebody was looking for something. There was a struggle. Inspect. Mysterious unbranded cans. Are they beans or are they dog meat? Tell you what, we could do without that music. Oh.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Get the torch out. Oh crap, wolves.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Oh no. Bears can only mean one thing. Usually death. Let's have a quick look around here. Right, here we go. When under stress, Carl is less accurate and runs short distances. Okay. Inspect.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Okay. Electricity turned off. Generator, right. The generator was outside. We spotted that. Inspect. The secretary wouldn't be luxury here. The general store also serves as a post office for the locals. Right. So the locals have got P.O. boxes there.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten. Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
What have we got here? Okay, so we've got some fire starting kits. See, we haven't been here 5 minutes and we're already shoplifting. Yep, the place is a mess. No thanks, I prefer my beer cold. Tape. Okay, we'll have that.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Right. They're very generous in this stuff, allowing so much credit. Keys. Garage key. Open cash register. Oh. More keys. Post key. I think there was a post box outside, wasn't there?
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Be too easy, wouldn't it?
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat. When people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Not to worry, I will have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going out to get right now. Sadly, in the meantime, I will have to close down the shop, unless you would like to come fill in for me. I wouldn't dare advise you, after all. You must know how it's done, since it's yours now. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Charles. Right, they're not going to work, are they, because the electricity's off? Oh, what have we got up here? Move ladder. Climb up. Oh. Sherry wine. Yeah. A fine drink. A fine wintry drink. Glass of sherry. Right, we're going to have to face the music out the back here now, guys. We're going to have to fix this generator, which means wolves and bears. We need pliers. And of course, the pliers are going to be across there, aren't they? Yeah. Let's leg it. Shut the door so we don't get followed in by our furry friends. Okay, garage. Okay, hopefully we'll find the pliers in here. Oh, what's that? Hardware. There we go. That'll fix our generator. We don't need those spanners. No, we don't want the radio on, thank you very much. Let's have a good search while we're here. Alright, inspect. At least we know it's fragile. Anything in the boot? That's a big boot. You do a big shop in there. Ho 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 ho. Doesn't look like there's anything else useful in here, guys. Right. Let's turn the torch out. Hopefully we won't get mold when we fix this generator. Anything in the bin? No. Let's have a quick look around. These look interesting here, all these. Take camera.
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Right. Let's get this generator fixed.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Turn on. Let's get back in here. Closed door. Now. Okay, so we can only use one. Well, obviously we want the store, don't we? So turn the garage off. Turn the store on. Power on. Okay, power on. Turn on. Yay! We have light. Maxwell House, or Maxime House. Inspect. Broken clock, how convenient. Broke at 3 o'clock. Okay. We don't need that. Now let's turn the pump on. Go and get ourselves filled up with gas. Cool.
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation.
Let's deposit some items. Pliers, yep. Hardware, yep. Empty bottle. Yep. Fire starters, pincer. Oh, we should keep them on us actually, shouldn't we?
Would have to start there. A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Could it have been the milkman? Open.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Got the key. Now.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky.
So we can open the box.
Everything made sense now. poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
It is a citizen of Her Majesty and the free economic chambers of the world that I must address what follows to the proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment. I cannot write at length, but I am requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. A member of my community, the Honourable. Curiouser and curiouser. So what do we do now, guys? We carry on, I suppose. So let's have a look at the map. Right, how do we look at this map without... Okay. So we need to get to the doctors, don't we? So that's Hanger right. Yeah, and over the bridge. Okay. Hopefully the doctor will tell us some more.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings
Right.
still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
God, the snow's coming down thick and heavy. Western Tampek. Right, here we go. This is the doctor's surgery. So we're gonna have to park up here and go up them steps by the looks. Tell you what, I'll take some stuff with me because I've got a feeling. Empty bottle. Take pliers. Take a log. Hardware. I think we've got a fire starter on us, haven't we? Let's just check. 3. Yeah, we've got fire starters on us. Right, come on. Let's get out of this cold. Dr. Dupre's clinic. What's going on at the back there? Look, wolves have been round here, look. Lantern. Is anything down there? Check the perimeter. In there. Please use the other door. Oh, that's helpful enough. So I wouldn't have thought we'd need to check under the mat as well. No.
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
The doctor there is sick. I'll be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. Okay, unlock.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
I suppose he has to stitch up wounds. I'll tell you what, let's check. Right, we're cold, so I think first things first. Let's get a fire on. There you go. Inspect. Isabel be up there, so his poor wife's sitting on the mantelpiece now. Get a jacket potato on and go there if we want to, couldn't we?
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the village border?
I was just thinking that. Read the files. I never did quite catch her name. Men called her Laurie. Laurie, she had a neck wound. There was so much blood, the blood had done a lot of damage. Probably hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest. The men had found her like this. They said, I doubt it. But in a small town like this, it's usually best to turn a blind eye. I've been told to step back from sending out the death ticker. This whole thing sickens me. Once more, was it? Next. No medical explanation whatsoever can explain why old Rosa is still alive. As we in the trade say, the only way to cure him is to kill him. Rosary. All of the symptoms point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. She refuses it. She denies it. I'm willing to bet her husband is not the father. Let's just hope it's not Everett Lockhart, though, or she would have an illegitimate child with a syphilis on her hands. Ugh.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well.
Palsy can't be cured. Chronic foot pain can't walk long distances. Rich, I'll cure him of that one day. Communist Manifesto.
A Communist Manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book? Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
Painkillers.
Dr. Beaupre had done his medical studies quite far from here. He was surely one of the first students out of the new campus to settle on the mountainside.
Painkillers remind me of Project Zombie then. You don't refuse painkillers. Socks. Inspect.
A chamber pot. Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
Good. It's not been swilled out by the look. Oh, medical pack. We'll take that. Store in a cool, dry place with a constant temperature, they said. Earth doesn't look this big from here. The doctor is apparently fascinated by history.
Someone had lost a few liters of blood here. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident, someone's hand cut by a saw, or a hunting accident. In any case, whoever had lost all this blood couldn't have gone far. Perhaps they were already dead.
We don't need to know our weight. My nightmare. Exactly.
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
Alright, so we filled up our water bottle. So does that mean we can have a drink from that? Sherry wine. Maybe consumables, perhaps. Water bottle. Use. Right, so the brain health has gone up. Let's refill. Let's get ourselves fully topped up. Yep, that'll do us. Attach wire. We haven't got any wire.
For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
Where do we get wire from? Couple of matches. Okay. Don't want to put the radio on because we don't want a copyright strike. Right, where do we get the radio from? The wire from? Let's have a look at our journal. What have we got so far? So we've got the crash, cold mystery, Hamilton's murder, young woman, sample of stained sheet. There's us, Carl, our boss, William Hamilton. Photos. Okay. Wasn't much bloody use, was it? We've searched everything, haven't we?
The injured could be recognized by the large stains of red, an informal nickname given to Merbromen, smudged all over their injuries.
If that's similar to iodine.
Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities. That was a bit unsettling, but back then it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
Bend over. We need some wire or twine.
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
So I'm wondering if we've missed the search somewhere. Right, it doesn't look like much more to be done here, guys. Okay, we're warm. Our health's okay. And we're hydrated. So I think we're gonna visit the old guy. So out of here and first right. Yep, that's our next port of call. Tell you what, we'll take a couple of logs with us, put them in the back of the car. Just in case we find
Carl
ourselves...
felt like he knew the doctor now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
Okay. Right. Let's jump in. Left the engine running as well. Might just be nice and warm in there. Okay, so what did we say? Out of here, then it's the first right, isn't it? That gets us to the old guy. We'll try and find the old guy, and then we'll call that a wrap on episode 2. It's got to be down here, yeah? Okay. Let's have a look around. Yep, he's in there. We can see him. Check his bins. He's just having a sit by the fire there. Oh, he's got plenty of booze in. He's got the music on. Let's have a look. Let's pay him a visit. Jesus.
Oh, mon bonhomme.
Take it easy, old fella.
Fais là, l'étrange.
Dear God, what are you playing at?
Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retontisse par ici. Moi,
Clearly not.
je prends un peu de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche. Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guenilles.
So what was that bottle we had? Sherry wine. So, it's in the inventory. Alright, trade caribou for coat. Sherry wine, it's not caribou then.
Tu marches, tu marches, tu marches, tu sens des pieds. C'est encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur.
He doesn't mind me going through stuff like this.
Oyez, 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 il y a un petit gars d'écarté dans ma maison. Gadon, ça ouvre l'appentis. Prends-la, je m'en fous. Perds ton temps dans mes déchets, tu rapportes du caribou.
We will be having a look in your shed, mate. I think it's fair game because he took a pot shot at us, didn't he?
Ah, la belle pétarade. En 17 que c'était. Et le Kaiser, il se souvient de moi avec ma belle carabine. Et bang bang que je lui disais. Bang bang bang. Ah, le bon temps. Gomme-moi la belle rose de la tulipe qui se donne au yob sur le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là? Vois-tu le livre, là?
Tales and Legends, page 1.
Le Wendigo. Un guerrier qui devient un loup.
It's got this way, the Great Wolves who had taken our children. Right. Read that when we've got more time. Turn you off. Look around here. Oh, and I can't pinch your socks, mate.
Hé, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage. Hé, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage.
What's he battering on about there? Okay. Let's have another drink.
Vois que t'as pas mieux à faire.
Okay. Right, there's nothing of much use in here, mate. Inspect.
Mon beau bonnet du beau temps. Puis ma ceinture, où ce que je glissais mon flasque. Le monde tournait plus rond quand on s'habillait tout de même.
Right, let's go and check his shed. Empty gas can. What's in there then? Like bullets. Yeah, bullets. God, I nearly missed them then. Where?
An axe, not too shabby.
Yeah.
Carl felt he needed to protect himself.
Okay, so that's how you swing the hatchet. Of them. Okay. See anything of any interest?
There Carl had fed his mind, but had forgotten the harsh reality that his body also needed nourishment, especially in the dead of winter.
Right. Go for another wham.
Tu m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on devient amis. Sinon, mon petit gars, tu sors avant que je te sorte.
Right, guys. So we're gonna sit here for a bit, warm ourselves up. And then I'm thinking, let's have a look at the map.
Je vais finir par te charger l'usure du plancher.
I think we'll check these next couple of houses down, Blovin and Lemoth, while we're on that track. See if we can find some more clues. But for now, guys, we're going to keep the old guy company here, warm ourselves, and maybe we'll taste a bit of that scouse he's got in the pan there. So yeah, that was episode 2 of Kona, and quite an enjoyable game to play. Don't forget, it's only £4 on Steam, so well worth the money so far, I reckon. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you soon.
Oyez, 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 y a un petit gars d'écarté dans ma maison.